Hi. Ghost Recaps here. Today we will be going through an action, drama, and war movie from 2017, named The Wall. There will be spoilers ahead in this video, so chill out and enjoy. The movie begins in Iraq around the year 2007, when President Bush announces the end of the ongoing war between Iraq and the United States. Despite the end of the war, U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Matthews and his spotter, Sergeant Alan Isaacs, are sent to a pipeline construction site in an uninhabited location in Iraq to track down a notorious enemy who is killing all Americans working at the site. We are then shown the duo, who are hiding behind stones, trying to find out the location of the enemy. The two have spent more than 20 hours under the scorching desert sun trying to find the suspected sniper. After several hours of patiently waiting, Matthew grows impatient and claims there are no Iraqi soldiers at the site. He talks about going to the site, but Isaac stops him. Isaac says that all the people who died here died from headshots. It is possible that there is a professional sniper present here, and that sniper could also be Juba. But Matthews dismisses their opinion, saying that no sniper can be good enough to kill all the workers in less than 30 seconds. Matthew believed the site had been attacked by a group of Iraqi soldiers who had retreated after completing their mission. But Isaac had a feeling that there might be a sniper here. After 22 hours of waiting, Matthew's patience finally wears out, and he decides to inspect the place himself. Although Isaac still prevents him from visiting the site, but Matthew, convinced that the site is now safe, reveals himself from the hideout and takes his belongings. He then orders Isaac to cover him from behind and starts walking towards the construction site. Soon, Matthews reaches the site and finds the bodies of soldiers and workers. He picks up the radio from one of the dead soldiers and continues on. Then Isaac's scope gets blurred, and he is not able to see Matthew. He immediately informs Matthew, but Matthew blames him because even after the scope was faulty, he was not changing it. In response, Isaac reminds him that the sphere belonged to one of his deceased and dear friends, Dean, and that it has various sentimental values attached to it. Later, Matthews inspects the bodies and notices that all of the dead were from headshots. He immediately informs Isaac about this. Hearing this, Isaac suggested he leave as soon as possible. But still, Matthew stands in the middle of the site and tries to work out the possible direction of the shots. Then Matthew gets a bullet in the stomach, and he falls down. He immediately tells Isaac that he was shot. Isaac says, "I am coming to you right now." He runs to save Matthew, but the sniper fires at him too. Isaac runs in a zigzag path to avoid the sniper's target, but before he can get Matthew to a safe place, he is shot in the leg. Due to this, he leaves Matthew on the ground and somehow manages to jump behind a wall. With Matthew writhing in pain, he says sorry to Isaac, as Isaac had refused to come to the site, but Matthew did not listen to him. Meanwhile, Matthew suggests Isaac contact the base and call for backup and rescuers. Isaac tries to tie a belt around him to stop the bleeding. After some time, he tries to contact the headquarters so that he can call for help, but the antenna of the radio is broken, so he cannot call for help. Matthew was still alive, and he was trying to reach for his rifle so that he could aim it at the sniper. But Isaac stops him, warning that if he moves on, the sniper will shoot him again. Isaac makes a hole in the wall and sets up his scope so he can see where the sniper is. After some time, Matthew faints due to pain and loss of blood. Isaac realizes there is nothing they can do at this time, so he decides to use the time to remove the bullet from his leg and bandage the wound. After this, Isaac passes out. In the next scan, Isaac regains consciousness and finds some noise coming out of his radio earphones. It seems like an officer from the base is trying to connect with him. This makes Isaac happy, and he immediately requests backup and medical supplies. He says that both of them have been shot. And the officer on the other side suggests that Isaac stand up and fire in the air so they can find out his real position. But Isaac knows that this action is against protocol, so he focuses on the man's accent. Because his accent does not sound American at all, Isaac realizes that he is not an American officer but the same sniper who shot them and who has access to the American base radio frequencies. Isaac says, "I know who you are." Then the sniper says, "I am just trying to hide behind words, like you are trying to hide behind that wall." Isaac ignores him and starts contacting the base. But he fails, and the sniper threatens Isaac to keep talking to me or else I will shoot Matthew. Hearing this, Isaac agrees, and starts talking to the sniper so that Matthew will be saved. Isaac talks him down and begins to map the site on the ground, trying to calculate the sniper's likely position. After taking a pause, the sniper tells Isaac that he is just a regular Iraqi citizen trying to save his country. Isaac says that you are killing people who are actually developing your country and calling yourself a citizen. Upon hearing this, the sniper simply laughs and replies that he knows the money is not for his country but for the USA. Later, Isaac finds a radio near a dead soldier and tries to retrieve the radio, ignoring the sniper's words, but the sniper again threatens to keep talking to me or else I will shoot Matthew, and if Matthew is killed, He will be the second man to be killed because of you, as Dean was the first man to be killed because of you. Isaac is shocked to hear this and wonders how the sniper got this information. After a while, he tries to drink water from his bottle, but the sniper's shot leaves a hole in it. The sniper is also aware of Isaac's condition, as he reveals that he intentionally shot at Isaac's water bottle, the radio's antenna, and his knee, so that his popliteal vein would burst and he would bleed to death. He mentioned that he did all this to make Isaac unable to escape. Isaac says that you are talking nonsense. No one can hit such an accurate target. He also calls the sniper a terrorist, but the sniper just laughs and reminds Isaac that you come to our country with guns, shoot at us, and call us terrorists. After looking through his scope for a while, Isaac finally finds that the sniper is hiding in a pile of trash. But he still didn't know the exact location of the sniper. Isaac realizes that the sniper is a professional, as only Juba can hide in a pile of trash for 24 hours and still hit the target with accuracy. Also known as Ghost, but the sniper denies being a Juba. Isaac tells the sniper that he must be a US Army officer who later betrayed them. The sniper again dismisses the claim and informs him that he only kills those who attack him first. Why do you come to our country? If you believe that the war is over, then what are you doing here? Hearing this, Isaac says sadly that I cannot go back. It will be very difficult for me. Soon, Isaac falls to the ground due to dehydration and exhaustion. Later, the sniper tells Isaac that after he dies, he will cut the skin off his face and stick his tongue into his chest. Some time later, a dust storm hits, and Isaac takes advantage of this opportunity, making a suicide run towards a nearby dead soldier to find out if there is anything useful in his bag, but after returning, he discovers that his scope has been damaged and can no longer be used to identify the sniper. Meanwhile, Isaac senses something wrong with his radio signals and learns that Matthew is actually alive. He yells at Matthew and tells him the sniper's location. While he continues to engage the sniper, Matthews pulls a luminous symbol from his pocket and looks at the garbage dump. Isaac tries to distract the sniper. Matthew slowly walks toward his rifle. At the same time, the sniper reveals that he used to be a teacher in Baghdad, but after his students were killed during an American attack, he decided to avenge their deaths. The sniper could not see Matthew because of the dust on the site, while Matthew reached for his rifle and aimed at the garbage pile. He fires a few shots, but when he is about to reload his gun, the sniper shoots him back, which hits him straight in the shoulder. Because of this, Isaac suggests Matthew crawl towards him. Unfortunately, before Matthews could reach Isaac, he was shot right in the back of the head and died instantly. After a while, the sniper asks Isaac why he is still there even though the war is over. Then Isaac says, "I don't know, I just want to go home and meet my family." The sniper says you can't go home so easily, you will be alive as long as you keep talking to me. You have to tell me your story. Then Isaac cries and says, "What do you want to hear?" "Yes, I killed Dean. I was aiming at an enemy sniper. I missed my target, and Dean died in my hands." Isaac says, "I kept lying to everyone that Dean was killed by an enemy sniper. I haven't told the truth to anyone to date, except you." When he was talking to the sniper, he heard something on the radio. He immediately crawled over to the radio and tried to contact the base. But unfortunately, the radio is so badly damaged that he can only listen to the ongoing conversation and cannot call for help. Suddenly, he hears the sniper use the names Matthew and Isaac to call for help from the base. Eventually, Isaac learns that the sniper is contacting the US base and asking for additional help. Isaac then learns that the workers never asked for help, because the sniper had already killed them and that he had contacted the base, so that more Americans would come to help and he would kill them as well. After setting up a loop and killing the American soldiers one by one, Isaac realizes how dangerous this sniper is. He somehow manages to pull out Matthew's sniper rifle and takes aim at the sniper hiding in a pile of trash. Then he sees helicopters coming and pushes the wall in front of him to reveal his location. The sniper tries to shoot Isaac, but he can't see him because of the dust from the falling wall. The sniper shoots at Isaac, and the light is seen by Isaac. Isaac also takes a shot but cannot confirm whether his shot hit the target or not. To find out, he gets up from his seat, but surprisingly, the sniper has not fired at him. As a result, he thinks his aim was accurate, and the sniper is either injured or killed. Soon, helicopters land behind him, and soldiers carry him away on a stretcher. Isaac tries to inform them about the hidden sniper but is unable to communicate properly with the officers. After the helicopter takes off, the sniper suddenly starts firing at the soldiers one by one. Before Isaac can warn the soldiers about the sniper, the pilot is shot and the helicopter crashes into the ground. Obviously, he must have killed everyone. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Have a nice day.